ready to go in this one. This breakout star has been a model of consistency at the plate, leading the league in batting average. It's the Washington Nationals. One down. Dalen Lyle, the next to hit. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. They take the force out as they pass up the chance at the double play. And the batter now, Ty Rodriguez. Leading the NL in home runs to start the day. He's been a beast. And there's a foul ball.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Man at second. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Had him out front for strike three. So digging in, Robert Hassel III. Bounced up the middle. Rodriguez slings to first. That's it out. Swinging a foul straight back. Rodriguez working on a massive campaign right now, putting up some big home run numbers. Comes up empty. That's strike two. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's four strikeouts. Back here in Queens, bottom of the seventh, Ty Rodriguez up now for the Mets. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Say goodbye to that one. A solo shot. Home run number 50 on the year. And they cut into the lead. It's 5-1.
Well, there goes the shutout. Just like that. They're still behind, but this is a start. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch it from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Rodriguez, the next to hit, takes ball one. Just missed.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
High fly ball right field. Hassel under it. Brings it in. Runner tags for home. Now a relay to the plate. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 7-2.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone.
Rodriguez may not be stoppable this season as he hit home run number 50 in this game.
Yeah, and Boog, 50 homers is still a remarkable feat, even if it's more common than it used to be. You know, fewer than 40 players all time even have one season where they went deep 50 times. So
Ty Rodriguez now at the plate. Singing, even casual fans have heard this guy's name. Of course, he's the rare major leaguer who both pitches and hits. I mean, you're talking about a rarity both historically and in the modern game.
Yeah, and you don't have to be Babe Ruth or Shohei Ohtani for this to be impressive. He's proved his tremendous talent by taking the two-way role this far.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Wood settles underneath it. One down. Bases loaded. One away. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Hit on the ground, might be two. House tossed to second, and that's two. Rodriguez steps in, two down, nothing cooking so far, but one swing can get something sizzling.
He knows it too, Boo. That body language says, yes, chef.
Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. On the ground right side, and that's a fair ball. Throws to second. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Man on second, 2 down. Runner takes off for third. In the air, right field. Pretty well struck. And that ball is out of here. His 13th home run of the season. And they add a pair. It's 7-0.
He's been so difficult to pitch against lately. It seems like no matter how you attack him, he finds a way to punish you.
Rodriguez stands in here, takes ball 1 low.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them. As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. 1 run is in. Another comes in to score.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
2 on, 2 outs. And that's a strikeout looking. That ends the inning. Now at the plate, Ty Rodriguez. And a foul ball.
Well, these Mets putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They keep finding themselves behind in the count, but it really hasn't mattered in this one. 7 of their hits have come in disadvantaged counts, and I think that helps create a mental advantage for these guys.
Got him swinging.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way.
Rodriguez had a solid game for them, a real contributor.
Well, you can't win a lot of games without hitters delivering like he did in this one. No question, he's a key contributor for him.
Ty Rodriguez, the star of the show, getting ready to showcase his skills on the diamond. It's the Washington Nationals going up against the New York Mets. First pitch coming your way next. And towing the slab in this one, Ty Rodriguez. Chris, his strikeout rate this year among the best all time.
He's truly one of the elite strikeout pitchers in the league. I mean, strikeouts per 9 off the chart. So the opposing team, they know they have their work cut out for them anytime they're facing this guy or a guy like this that's going to get the swings and misses. Pretty much in a class of his own when it comes to that category.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one. Next to hit for the Nats, James Wood. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Wood with another scorching run of play lately. And that drops in for a strike. This one smashed down the right field line. That's out number 2.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
2 down, nobody on. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2.
He's dealing with a great 2-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
Ball, that's down. That's ball 2.
Got it. And that will end the inning. Rodriguez steps in, facing one of the top arms in the league. Big moment, big challenge.
You know, Boog, these are the matchups that tell you what a hitter is made of. Let's see what he brings to the table right here.
0-1 down. Up the middle. Tenna. Now a jump throw. Nicely done for the out. Second inning set to go. Now it's the Nationals cleanup hitter, Warming Bernabel. Check swing called strike. 0-1. Line drive, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Right through there for a strike. Second inning here, no score. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2. Got it. One out.
Well, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've set him down on strikes in the series, so no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now. Good miss with that changeup away. He needs a ball on the ground for a double play, minimize the potential threat right here on the hitter's side.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Throw cut off to second. He's in there.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure this team is chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
Now one missed. One out, and a runner at second here at the top of the second. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. Now here is Robert Hassel III. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. Rodriguez wants to challenge that one. Thought it was a strike. Here's a high chopper. And that chance handled to first. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang, played. Back here at Citi Field. Let's check out some notable Cy Young candidates so far this year. Left field. Soto brings it in with a nice running grab. One pitch and one out. That's to third. Durant fires to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. So up next, James Wood. He's 0 for 1.
Hey!
Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it. Tied up here in the early going. Got him swinging for the K. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Back here in Queens, start of the 4th, Dalen Lyle digging in for the Nationals. That one fouled off.
Well, these Nats, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Little chopper rolls foul.
And obviously a lot of credit for all those chases and strikeouts goes to the pitching. It's been nasty, but you can bet this offense is trying to figure out some way to put up a better fight.
Ball 2.
All tied up, top half of inning number 4. And that is cut on and missed. 2 balls, 2 strikes. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Rodriguez takes it in for the out. And there's 2 down. Brady House digging in for the Nationals.
It's just been an impressive outing so far. Continues to pound the zone pitch after pitch. And he's been able to stay down. That's what's been key.
That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Aye.
That's in there. That is strike 2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Stays alive. Popped up. Has a beat on it. And that is that. Back here at Citi Field, Ty Rodriguez. Up now, the league leader in home runs. Every swing looks like a rocket launch.
Yeah, pitchers know what's coming. If they miss their spot, they're going to be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
The throw to first. One pitch and one out. Called strike right there.
You know, these Nationals just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Swings through him for the K. Picks up strikeout number 7. On the ground to the left. Tosses to first, and the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th. Now it's the DH. On the ground, and that's just foul. Right there for a strike.
This game has been so tight, feels like the next team to score will win it.
Got him swinging. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one. Rodriguez back at it. Quite the pitcher's duel so far, Singy.
Yeah, we've seen an absolute gem from both sides, Boog. And even with the game deadlock, they're both dictating tempo out there. That's veteran presence.
Oh, that hit him. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. That's in there. Strike 1. Chris, he's been one of the most powerful hitters in baseball this year. His home run numbers are good enough to put him top 5 in the league. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Lyle stands in now and watches strike 1. That misses the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. And that one fouled off. The 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, into double-digit strikeouts. He should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And he keeps putting up the Ks. That's number 11. So 1 left for Washington. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point.
Hey!
And that's in there. Knees for a strike. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. 99 miles per hour to finish him off. Nasim Nunez digging in for the Nationals, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. In the air to left center. Soto settles under this one. And that is that. Nothing. Number 13 stepping in now. You look at the career splits, and it's just batting practice for him, Singy.
Yeah, this pitcher's ERA has a little dent in it thanks to this guy. Total domination.
Tap back to the mound. The throw to first. There to beat him by an eyelash. Rodriguez digs in. Late inning, 2 outs, RBI chance. Massive at bat here, Singy.
Yeah, Boog. One mistake in this game might tip for good. Gotta lock in.
On to pitch now for the Nationals, Yariel Rodriguez.
And that's a big potential run out there in second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Rodriguez with some good work on the mound in this ball game, but was going through it a bit at the dish.
Boog, I'm sure he's frustrated with how his at-bats went, but he can feel good about how he pitched in this one. Shoot, I had plenty of games that didn't go my way. You just got to move on.
So now the DH spot, Ty Rodriguez. Runner on the goal. In the air, left field. Wood coming on. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And that one hammered, reaching back towards the wall. And it's caught just in front of the wall. There's a swing and a drive. Going down. His 51st home run of the year. And they cut into the deficit. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Rodriguez in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The Nats holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. On the ground, right side, Miller fires to first in time.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Rodriguez digging in now. Nothing cooking this inning, but they've still got a shot for 2 away.
Yeah, that's all it takes, Boog. 1 swing, 1 base runner, and suddenly it's game on.
Makes the catch, ball game, and the Nationals take the finale and earn a split of this 4-game series. Rodriguez did well in the losing effort. Only 1 hit, a home run.
If he can consistently put up games like this one, they're more likely to get the win than the loss.